Greenlight Stadium, Ababetarua, to take on there is the Black Angels, where the Black Angels did beat them at 2-0. We shall also discuss that, and then we also did see a couple of fixtures. There is within we did see a couple of pictures within Big League where there were a lot of games that of course went down, but then we'll be bringing to you some of the results that of course went down within Big League in there. And then also that is of course the story that we shall begin with is the biggest that of course went down at Arua, where we did see Raka Football Club, overall winner over Nile Zone, doing inner playoffs there with, of course, the overall winner Nyagaki Zone, where we did see the Black Angels go past. There is a Raka Football Club 2-1. Raka took the lead, then we did see the Black Angels coming through with an equalizer in there. It was a very good game. It was quite a very marvelous one. Very super display of football for those of us that of course were down at Greenlight Stadium, Ababet yesterday. There is a Rua. You'd literally get to, first of all, I want us to talk about the fan base that the Black Angels has. That fan base within a local football setting, trust me, no one beats that fan base. When it comes to local football setting within there is the region, no one definitely beats in that setup down there. And you can actually also see that the Black Angels has very highly experienced players in there, the likes of the Agueros, the likes of the Iscos, the likes of the Gaddafi Gadinos, and then who else? Marcelo, the real names are Jamal Suleiman, and all that. Trust me, the Black Angels has very highly experienced players in there that of course did do their team very well. And Araka, I think one fact that we did see from Araka Football Club is that they had a number of factors that affected the team, and that is why they did lose in their game there. First of all, the travel from Yumbe was quite very far. It did affect in that is Araka team. And then if you look at the squad of Araka, they have also quite a number of injuries in there to many key players that of course are in the first team over there is Araka Football Club. Their first choice guys, a lot of them are injured, especially Awori and Ahmed. Meanwhile, like Dalian said, Araka also did have that section of injuries that of course did see them lose in that very game to the Black Angels in there. And then for the Black Angels, you can literally also get to see that they have a lot of very highly experienced players, like Dalian said. They have experienced players like Gaddafi Gadino, they have Aguero, they have Jangeambe, and then also they have Jangeambe, they have the likes of Suleiman and all that. These are very aggressive players. These guys, of course, when they get to you down there, trust me, it takes in a lot of time to beat them. So basically, it was a very good play. It was a very good display by there is the team by the Black Angels and also Araka Football Club. I would also like to congratulate there is a team by the Black Angels upon that very tremendous win. By the Black Angels literally has proved to West Nile that they are the overall winners, they are the overall champions, they are the toughest, going against all these other teams. Especially they were very tough teams in there is a Nyagaki Zone that of course did beat by the Black Angels. We did see the likes of Pakwachi Youngsters, we did see the likes of by the United, we did see Pakwachi Super Eagles that of course were of course relegated down to there is a 4th League Division games, but then surprisingly Pakwach Super Eagles did register. One player was, of course, the top scorer from there is Nyagaki Zone, surprisingly. But then that side was one side that was relegated in there. And then also, if you look at Nile Zone, it was also quite a very tough journey for there is a Raka Football Club, going past the likes of Dromchako, going past the likes of Total, Yumbe Hospital, Yumbe Heroes, and all that. It was also quite not a very smooth run for there is a Raka Football Club. But then I should say, for the first time in history, a Raka Football Club comes through and of course was able to come this far. That is quite a very good one for there is a Raka Football Club in there. Quite a very tremendous achievement, pushing through against all odds to of course see to it that you come this far is quite a very good one. And I should say congratulations team by the Black Angels, and also we shouldn't forget the fact that to congratulate there is a Raka Football Club. They played very well, and on a sad notice, as by the way, a Raka Football Club players, players traveled safely in a different vehicle, but then of course as the fans that of course followed in their side from Yumbe came down to Arua at Greenlight Stadium Mababeta to of course support in to jubilate, to morale boost, to rally behind their team. There is a Raka Football Club. As the game went down after the 90 minutes, and we did see a Raka losing 2-1 when they were going back, sadly, just before reaching Kuru. For those of us that know West Nile so well, those of us that have traversed West Nile from Arua, the other side, Maracha, Terego, Maracha, Koboko, and then of course Yumbe. As the fans were heading back, on a very sad note, the Fuso lorry that the Araka team of course used, we did see the boards, I think, carried too much weight, and the boards gave way, and we did see a couple of injuries from there is the Raka fans. But then they were rushed to those that were of course injured were rushed to there is Yumbe Hospital in there to see to it that they get first aid, that they are treated, and all that. So basically, it was quite a very sad one for there is the fans of Raka. Wish them a very quick recovery in there, as of course they get back. And for those of us that had friends that of course traveled in that very vehicle, check your friends out, check your relatives out. There was an accident last night just before you reach Kuru in there, which involved in the fans of Raka Football Club that had followed in their club, that had followed in that had come through to be in there for their club, that had come through to jubilate, to morale boost, and giving all the courage to the players in there that were in for a battle to of course go past. They did get involved in an accident last night 10 p.m. before reaching Kuru, but then the situation was of course managed in there. There were a couple of injuries, by the way. We will get in full details in there to give to you. Of course, the names of those that of course did get badly injured, those that are out of danger, and all that. So basically, it was quite a very sad one. And from a Wiso Time Desk, West Nile TV would wish to say that a very quick recovery to there is the fans of Raka Football Club, and we wish you people all the best in your next endeavors. You guys tried. It's not easy going past most of the teams, very highly organized teams with highly experienced players, coaches, and all that. So it was quite a very good one. This is not the end. There is a Raka Football Club. You can still go back. The game of yesterday should be you guys should be able to learn in your lessons. You guys should be able to pick in and borrow leaves from the winner yesterday. There is by the Black Angels. You guys should be able to notice what did by the Black Angels do to become winners. What did by the Black Angels do to go past your team? That is a Raka Football Club. You should get back to the drawing board. You're not badly off. Go back, re-energize, reorganize. Trust me, when you return, we know you return back bigger and better. Of course, next time we also want you to come through as winners. We also want other teams that didn't make it to the playoffs and not to give up. This is not the end of it. This is not the end of it. And I would like to say the rest of the teams, you can still go back now that it has ended. There is this time period where you get to sit down, you reorganize, you re-energize. You can come back bigger and better to, of course, get in better positions, better results next season, and of course to push through. There is to better levels, better heights in there. There is to all, of course, the teams that are represented and didn't make it very, very highly. I would also like to congratulate you and appreciate you for making in a name, for making in a history. And remember, in all this, by the way, Nyagaki zone, the overall, the golden boot went down to, there is the goalkeeper of, the golden boot went down to the goalkeeper of, there is Pakwach Young Stars in there. The guy did play quite so well, and if you also look very closely, you'll get to realize that I had a couple of clean sheets around. I think 13 clean sheets in there. There is the goalkeeper of Pakwach Young Stars, and I would like to say congratulations team Pakwach Young Stars for literally also being a part of the history making for Regional League season 2023, season 2024 in there. Quite very tremendous achievements, very impressive performances. We did see at a certain point the points gap between Pakwach Young Stars and the Black Angels was only 2. They tried to push through. They first started with 4, and then Pakwach Young Stars pushed through and came very close to bridging in the points gap in there. We did see them almost catching up. They bridged the point gaps to 2, and that was exactly the fight also in Nile Zone, where we would see Total get on top. At some point we did see Odramchaku go on top and all that, but this all came to a close up yesterday, and I would like to say congratulations to every other person that made this possible. We'll not be able to, of course, read through all the teams that participated. That I was able to read through a few of the teams that, of course, did make this very, very possible in there. And the teams shouldn't give up. Yeah, it was a very good experience. This season has been very competitive to me, according to the rest of the seasons that, of course, have gone down. And you literally also get to see that there was a splendid display of football all through, from the time go, from the first games up to, of course, there is the last games are in there. You literally get to understand that every other team pushed through so hard. Every other